What's good, everybody? This is Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction, back at it with another mother flipper Black Clover leaks and spoilers. This is for chapter 363. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video. Man, after this, I'm about to get ready to watch The Sword of the Wizard King for the fourth time and give my official review. But with this, it starts off where we get these translations by Night Baron, but the chapter opens up with Lucius talking to Yuno. Lucius says, "You seem to be very attached to Asta, but even if he was alive, he's not coming. I've taken care of that." And we see this panel as far as them speaking, and we go to the witch forest. Like, it transitions to the witch forest, and we see Damnatio and his paladin companions coming through, and they're like destroying the witch's forest. And the Black Bulls are attacking Damnatio, telling him not to interfere with their spell, and Damnatio uses scale magic, scale dominate. Damnatio says, "As a paladin, before my balance scales, any magic tilts towards us, the right ones." And he says, "The future of the devil who disturbs the peace must be prevented for a just and orderly world in Lucius-sama's land." And with that, some legless angels combine to attack with a huge beam. Now we get with that a transition to Yami and Morgen about the fight. And Morgan's like, "Lucius-sama sees the path to peace in the world, and he sees a distrustful movement in the witch's forest that can hinder it." And he says, "Yami, let's be reborn and protect this country together once again, just like the old days of the gray deers." And Yami says, "Sorry, Morgan, we no longer work together. I've got my own squad now." And it goes back to the Black Bulls, Damnatio versus the Black Bulls. The large beam prevented by trap magic. You already know Zora's got it going on. And some of the Black Bulls show up to fight Damnatio. Damnatio says, "Again, another hindrance, you foolish ones who have given into the devil." Chapter ends, and there's gonna be a break next week. Now, when looking at these panels, man, these are epic. Now, of course, I can't, I'm gonna be blurring them out and different things like that when it comes to when the video comes out, but we see, as far as like Damnatio having this huge scale magic. These scales are freaking huge. Before, it's just like this thing, but now it is freaking huge. And he's just like scaling all their magic and basically repelling it back. You see some of the witches like laid out, jacked up. Like, geez Louise, he is not playing around. And we see, as far as like him trying to attack as far as where they're at, Black Bulls and everybody like that. We see as far as Yami going against Morgen. Now, what's interesting is, have they already been battling? Like, is this picking up from Yami maybe being there next to Jack, or have they already been battling and Yami's like on the offense, basically, maybe like scaling his power? We see it looks like there's a look. Oh, this is where he says, like, back in the Great Deers, and you have Julius back then. And Yami looks like he's about to actually go in, but there's a lot of sweat going on, And so we go back and we see, as far as this scale magic and him about to attack, but it is boom, back. It goes back to him with a combination of the trap magic and, as far as Gosha's mirror magic, to throw it back at him. And then we see the Black Bulls Kodo, we see Charu, we see Nock. Now this is dope because we haven't seen Nock interact and fight with the Black Bulls. Like, this is going to be crazy. We have Zora, we have Ghost, we have even Nero. up in there. We have Doc, we have Mago, we have Luck, we have freaking Gray, we have Charmy at the top, man. Like, yo, this is gonna be crazy. We just have this look. Damnatio is just all like, yo, it's about to go down. Now, with my thoughts on this chapter and moving forward, this puts a lot of moving pieces into what's going down. I personally think the Witch Queen is going to sacrifice herself, or what's interesting, who I don't see on here is Finral. So they may be there to protect him from getting closer to try to prevent as far as the spell and everything like that. So that's going to be interesting. What comes of that, I'm not sure, because it's just all like, I feel like the Black Bulls are gonna mess up freaking whatchamacallit. But there could be a possibility where they lose and Witch Queen kind of like interferes and as like a last ditch effort to save the forest and to save everybody. I almost see Vanessa is turning into the next queen of the witch forest almost. But I think there might be a last ditch effort from the Witch Queen. She does like the sacrifice. They're able to bring Asta through, but she dies in the process. But man, having her come, there's certain people that it's like, man, if they die and come back as paladins, that is going to be a freaking issue, but this, I want to see what the actual translations say. Maybe there might be some missing panels as well, but seeing it go, having that interaction with Lucius and so it seems like Lucius isn't 100% sure if Asta's alive because he can't see his future. He can't see nothing with him, but there's what he can see. He's trying to nip in the butt, basically. So he sent as far as Sister Lily and them to the land of the rising sun, which of course she was able to get there quickly because of the magic that she has. And then we have Paladin Damnatio over here as far as trying to prevent it from happening. But see, here's the thing. If it goes into that particular process of like him sending people out there and they end up, losing, that could be very, very interesting. The only difference is there's no anti-magic type of thing to revert Damnatio back to what he used to be, unless like Asta comes through, last minute, boom, comes through. Ching. So to me, I'm like, okay, so why did they set this up if Asta was still going to end up coming through? I feel like they got to lose some type of hope. And with so much still having to go down, I feel like there could still be the possibility. So my theory is that when the dwarfs come up, the dwarfs are going to have some type of way of not being able to be seen by magic, and they may have as far as different portals or doors that let them go back and forth and different things like that. So that could allow us to get some information regarding the dwarfs while Asta's on the way, and they may have a new weapon as far as for Asta to use against everything. So I'm kind of like I'm thinking it might go into that particular route. I still think there's a lot more to go. I think that basically the good guys might lose in a sense to start, but then it's going to be the comeback, because that seems to be like a consistent thing. Even when you see like the Sword of the Wizard King, that seems to be a consistent thing. Like they got to lose and then come back and be able to, get it done, so we'll see. But anyways, Miss Composition MC that writes fiction back at it with another review, Black Clover. chapter 363 with these leaks and spoilers. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video on the road to 1K. Peace.
Ready for the return to fall. Maybe I should be asleep, but these full moon vibes got me in the deep. Emotional roller coaster strapped in my seat, ready for a trip to find what I seek. Passing through the galaxy into my office, translating thoughts into deep science. Got the sun in my pocket, building resilience. So when the next winter cycle comes, I prepare with no losses. The work of the solo, it's a boss. At the